How's it going, YouTube? Oxy here, and welcome back. So today I'm back with unexpected news. Really surprised at it. Came out of nowhere, but Doom, popular video game franchise, of course, the granddaddy of the first-person shooter. They're developing a TV show on Peacock. Interesting. Okay. I'm not saying no, but it's like, yeah, it came out of nowhere because, of course, Doom Eternal, they essentially put the Slayer to rest because, like, the idea that we won't see him for a while is going to move on, essentially, to the Quake reboot, all that other stuff. But, yeah, here we are with news of a TV show. That's really all we got. All we really know is that they're making it on Peacock, and that's about it. So I guess I'm here to talk what they could do, or yeah. My main concern really is that I hope it's not connected to the movies at any, because Doom 2005, underrated. It's not as bad as they try to make it out to be. The only thing I don't like about that movie is they're not demons. They try to explain it as like they're Martians with an extra chromosome, or yeah, I believe it was like Martians or people. Like you can be converted. I wasn't a fan of that. It's like, no, they're demons. Like you're fighting Hellspawn. And the less said about Doom Annihilation, the better, because that honestly is a god-awful movie. Straight to DVD, and like, yeah, the faster it's forgotten, the better. So my hopes for this show are that it at least take inspiration from the more modern games, Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. I think that's like a no-brainer, right? It'd be really awesome to see. Because it's like, yeah, like, we all had to wonder, whoa, where would it take place? Like, are we going to get Doom 1993, like the first invasion and all that, and the Slayer? Because you have to remember that Doom Slayer as a character is not very expressive, right? He's, for the longest time, been a silent protagonist. And in Eternal, they do introduce, like, yes, he can talk. Very minimally, though. Like, he has in Eternal, there's a flashback scene where obviously he speaks. And then, like, in modern time, he says no, one word. So, he's not very talkative. So, there's that, right? Like, can he really be a protagonist? I mean, it'd be cool. It'd be stylized, right? It's like, oh, he doesn't speak, and it's just him ripping and tearing. I think the story may not be focused mainly on the Slayer. They probably have to, come up with some UAC scientists, right? And some sort of thing. And, of course, the invasion breaks out on Mars. And, the Slayer could probably be like not like a background character, but yeah, well, I guess essentially he'd be like a side character where maybe we cut to him and it's just nonstop action, and like we see him in some way helping it's a TV show, so it's going to be a crew, right, of people. Of course, you could have people dying off because, it's an invasion. And you could have the Slayers, like this, like, unstoppable force, right? Like a Jason Voorhees, like, just coming through and, like, cleaning house. And we could have, like, he has some interactions with, our crew, like, maybe he saves them, or they inadvertently help him, right? Like, because, again, he's, like, an unstoppable force, and you don't want the mistake, I feel, that the Halo TV show did, where they really try to humanize John, and like it's like Master Chief, and it's all this unnecessary, like, look, we don't need that, right? Like, that's not what the character is. Hey, if it's written amazingly, then sure, I'd love to know about the Slayer, because you could have some interesting things like his PTSD, right? Because if you follow the game's timeline, of course it's Doom 1, and then Doom 2, Hell on Earth. Doom 64, which is canon, like Doom Eternal confirms that, where he decided to stay in hell and like close the portal, and he's been in the dimension. Essentially, he is found by the Night Sentinels, and then the events of Doom 2016 happen, and Eternal follows suit after. Yeah, there's like a lot you could do, because like Doom 1, 2, and 64 are like a separate, well, 1 and 2, sorry, are his original Earth, like, dimension, like, yeah, whereas in 64, he's in hell, but hell is like a it exists everywhere, and the Earth and that sort of thing we see in 2016 and Eternal is like new, like, the Slayers already experienced this, so it'd be cool to see. You could play with that, right? Like, the character, yeah, like, I mean, think, this guy's been fighting demons for, they say, like, eons, like, we don't know how long, thousands, billions of years, we don't know. So they could do a lot. Again, as for like UAC scientists, I just say that because, like, realistically, yeah, you can't have like, oh, I'm Doom guy's best friend, but the guy doesn't talk. Like, ideally, you wouldn't want the Slayer doing normal things, like we see him sitting or at a desk or things like that. No, he's out there killing. Like, we could explore maybe the mythos, right? Talk about hell. Maybe bring back the Martians, like in Doom 3. Like, talk about them more. Because Eternal does confirm there are, like, other things out there. The Makers, right? Whether you want to say they are angels or not, it's left up. And then, of course, there was the indistinguished voice, right? That implies there's something bigger out there than even Devoth, who's God, essentially. It's pretty crazy, right? What eldritch horror is out there. Yeah, I'm excited. We'll see what happens, honestly. Again, all we know is, hey, we're making a Doom show for Peacock. That's it. You gotta have id Software involved, right? Get Hugo and the guys, Hugo Martin, on it, like, because they'll be able to, if you'll tie this together pretty well. And hey, if you do a good job, maybe even make it canon, right? Again, just please, Peacock, whoever, and NBC executive, if you see this, just follow the source material. Like, how hard is that? Look at The Last of Us. It's being so widely acclaimed, right? And, like, everyone loves it. Why? Because it's stuck to the story. Yes, you'll have slight changes here and there. I get it, because you want to make it your own. But it's like, just follow the main story. Like, it's not that hard. It's almost like the game writers did some of the work for you. It's so irritating, It's like, why can't they get that right? But yeah, guys, a Doom show. What do you think? I'm intrigued. Again, just give it a budget, I would hope. Don't tie it into either game, really. Like, look, Doom 2005 is fun. I mean, The Rock, he's funny in it. Carl Urban is cool as Raper, essentially Doom guy. But yeah, they're not demons in that, so no thank you. And again, Doom Annihilation, garbage, low budget, like $5 Walmart bin trash. So no, hell nah. But yeah, hopefully they do a good job, and maybe we're back here praising it as another good video game TV show. But yeah, guys, that's a video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like this type of content, I make new ones every Tuesday and Saturday. So please be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good jazz. And as always, everyone, I've been your host, Oxy. Take care, and I'll see you next time.